Hello and welcome to the Savi Boardroom. I'm Miles Eakers and it's the 11th of March 2011. Let's start off with a quick roundup of what's been happening overnight in the financial markets and then take a quick look at the day ahead. Okay, so the Portugal Prime Minister says comprehensive solution to the debt crisis is a priority, and Merkel open to lower rates on Irish and Greek bailout loans. Spanish Central Bank says banking sector has capital shortfalls of €15 billion. And the US budget deficit hit a record monthly high of minus $225.5 billion in February. Saudi police have opened fire at protest in the eastern city of Qatar. And the New Zealand February food price index was up slightly at 0.1% month on month. The New Zealand Finance Minister says the government will not extend deposit guarantee scheme. And there's been a strong earthquake in northeastern Japan. It shakes Tokyo. Japan Prime Minister says he says he won't resign over funds. That's Coyote. And in Peru, central bank hikes rates by 25 basis points to 3.75% as expected. China February CPI was up 4.9% year on year. That's a 4.8% forecast, and it's up 4.9% for January. Chinese February PPI was up 7.2% year on year, as against a 7% forecast. Versus 6.6% for January. And Chinese January-February industrial output was up 14.1% year on year. It's a 13.3% forecast. And the fixed asset inventories for China was up 24.9% year on year. It's a 23.3% forecast. And the Chinese January-February retail sales was up 15.8% year on year against a 19.1% forecast. People's Bank of China governor says inflation is high but has stabilised, and also says definitely use interest rates to tackle inflation. Also says the exchange rate changes won't have a big enough impact on prices, and China to stick to gradual yuan reforms. People's Bank of China also says to deepen interest rate reforms and develop benchmark. And this is to push forward reforms to the yuan exchange rate regime. People's Bank of China also says they will use interest rates and the RRR to adjust liquidity. Okay, now looking at the day ahead, we've got a lot of data out for the UK at 9:30. Main focus on PPI, with the market expecting a 1.5% increase month on month. We then have CAD employment figures out at 12, with the market expecting 23.5 thousand read, followed by the US advanced retail sales at 1:30, the market expecting a 0.9% read. Followed later by the Michigan confidence out of 5 to 3, and the market expecting 76.3 read. And that is it from us here at Savi. I hope you have a good day and good luck trading.